Sorry about this. I had to drop my little girls off. She wasn't well.
Oh, I'm sorry. So would she normally be staying by you tonight otherwise?
No, no. I usually have them, pick them up earlier, have them for a couple of hours, but I didn't see him yesterday because she was unwell. So I just took him today.
I
And,
see.
probably one of the issues I have is with trust. And I weren't actually believing her, whether she was ill or they were both ill. So, it wasn't until I and got him in the car. Believe me, yeah, she was right. They are ill. And, if I knew they were that ill, I should have just left them at their mum's. But it's something I do have problems with, and it's one of those things all my life. I've had problems with trust in people, trust in authority, trust in processes. Like yesterday, I got a friend who I trusted with with the details of my marriage and marriage breakdown, and about this other woman. And I told him in confidence. And then last night I seen him after a few weeks. I don't know. I feel like he avoids me and spends more time with other people. And it just reaffirms that belief that I think you can't trust anyone. People, you're unfriendly or friendless. You know. And he told one person about my marriage. I don't know how much. And there's in the back of my head, I'm feeling embarrassed, shame. I'm feeling embarrassed and shamed, and feel like people are making a mockery of me. And then that goes to my old setting of anger, resentments, and then I just want to avoid and isolate, avoid people. But then I feel lonely as well at the same time. My head's all over. Tomorrow's mediation, and she wants the divorce tomorrow as well.
How are you feeling about that?
Well, I feel a bit anxious. I know the marriage is over, but giving the divorce, I feel like I say, I have trust issues. I feel like if I give her the divorce, then I don't have any control in a way. I don't have a leverage. And then after that, even though she has been quite amicable and sensible, I see the girls if I want 5 times a week, stay overnight, one night a week. I'm going to request 2 nights, even though that is hard for me as well. Without my family, I would not be able to cope with them, but I've got my family support, but I can't rely all the time on them as well. So I'm holding on to this divorce as my leverage, but she feels like I'm oppressing her, which I probably am, but I'm scared of letting go.
All right, let's get rid of the fear of letting go because it sounds to me like she's being amicable and that she's letting you see the girls when you want. And you don't want the girls to become the pawn in the middle.
No.
They're the innocent ones. They should only have good. They
Yeah.
shouldn't feel any of the. I mean, you don't have to be best friends with her. You don't even have to be friends with her. But you shouldn't be enemies with her because the bottom line is that your girls are little. They have a long way to go till they grow up, and you don't want that to be their memories.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, first of all, this is okay. We put this on YouTube, on social media, use it for educational purposes, for courses, things like that.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, I would like to go to the beginning. I would like to start you on your self-worth journey from conception. And as we raise your self-worth, you will have less and less problems with trust. Okay? Because you'll be able to trust yourself. The lack of trust comes from inside. It doesn't come from her, from him, or from anybody else. It comes from the inside. It's all your perception. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what about when people have betrayed you, have broken your trust, and they have?
Okay. Do you remember what I told you at the beginning? That from age 0 till age 7,
Yeah.
everything's imprinted on you. It's accepted as truth, not right, not wrong. So let's say some crappy people came into your life between, oh, that looks yummy, between ages 0 to 5 to 7, and they did things that made you lose your trust. Okay, it was imprinted on you. After that, you start suspecting everybody about lack of trust. And whatever they did, you always saw the lack of trust in it, even if that wasn't even it's not what they were going for. It's not what they were trying to do. They were trying to do something totally different, but you read into it the lack of trust. And it just kept on proving itself. Ah, see, he did it to me. She did it to me. When in truth, they might not have even had that intention in the first place. Okay? When you told someone about your marriage and they told someone, it might not have been as a lack of trust saying, I'm going to tell on him, I'm going to spread his story out to everybody. It might be that he was needing some help with something because he felt something inside, and you took it as, see, I can't trust him anymore. Now they know my story, and they didn't even know what he told them. Maybe he didn't even tell them any details. Maybe he told them in a very general way so they don't even know what went on. But you're already assuming the worst. Right? It's your perception, your filters. Okay? So whether it actually happened or not, you see that it happened, and you create a self-fulfilling prophecy. So, as we go through your self-worth journey, we are going to be releasing all sorts of incidents and experiences that are locked inside of you from the past without even having to go into it. It will be released automatically as we do it. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to see this big, long corridor in front of you. And as you get to the end of the corridor, you notice that on each side of the corridor, there's doors, and there's a number on each door representing a year in your life. And what's your age again?
1.
No, what's your age right now?
37.
37. So the doors go up to number 37. I want you to go all the way back to before birth, to conception. And as you go back to conception, I want you to step into the room. I want you to sit down at the big executive chair there, see the big control board in front of you. And I want you to notice all the dials over there. And I want you to notice the dial that says self-worth. And notice that the self-worth dial goes from 0 to 10, where 0 is down the dumps, 10 is up in the sky, king of the world. Where does your self-worth lay at conception? First number that pops into your head.
0.
0. Okay, reach out your hand and touch the dial. Notice where you feel it inside as you touch it. With your other hand, point to where you feel it inside as you touch it. With the other hand, point to where you feel it inside of you as you touch it. What do you feel it inside?
No.
Okay. Now, turn the dial up. Notice the shifts and changes that occur inside as you turn it up. What's going on?
I just can't feel it.
What number do you get it to?
3.
And what's going on when you get it to a 3?
It stops.
Stops. Okay, where do you feel it? Where do you feel the resistance in your body?
Around here.
Notice the color. What's the color?
It's like a red.
Notice the shape.
It's like a round.
Three-dimensional, like a round bottle,
3-dimensional, but like a whirlpool.
like a whirlpool. Okay. Start tapping. This red, round whirlpool that's in my stomach,
In my stomach.
whatever it means,
Whatever it means.
whatever it represents,
Whatever it represents.
all the sensations,
All the sensations.
all the colors,
All the colours.
all the images,
All the images.
all the memories that support it,
All the memories that support it.
all the programs that support it,
All the programs that support it.
all the attachments that support it,
All the attachments that support it.
all the conflicts around it.
And all the conflicts around it.
I choose to delete them,
I choose to delete them.
eliminate them,
Eliminate them.
release them,
Release them.
and let it go.
And let it go.
I replace them
I replace them
with better memories,
with better memories.
better programs,
Are programmed.
better attachments,
Better attachments.
ones that support,
What's the goal?
a feeling of well-being,
Feeling of well-being.
of joy,
Of joy.
of happiness,
Of happiness.
of trust. I'm safe.
Safe.
Grab your wrist, breathe in, blow out, go to your safe place. And say peace. Okay, look back at your self-worth dial. See what it is now.
Let's go to 5.
Okay, what happens when you get it to a 5?
It just stops.
Where do you feel it in your body as it stops?
I know I'm feeling some pain in my knees.
Okay, there's just a color attached. What's the color?
Grey.
Pull it out. Pull it all out, every last drop. Don't let any of it stay behind. Okay, look at it with your mind's eye. What's the color now?
Black.
This has a spin to it. Which way is it spinning? Take it by the two sides, make it be the opposite of what it was in every possible way. Spinning it faster and faster and doubling the speed, doubling the amplitude, doubling the magnitude, doubling the frequency. Keep doubling it over and over again so you know it can never go back to its force and get bigger and better than it is now till you know that it can only grow bigger and bigger and it takes on a life force of its own. You know you got it for all the right reasons. Slam it right back in. Shock your system as you do. Any sensations, any things might be feeling are your body's way of letting go of the old, allowing the new. Don't try to stop it. Don't try to change it. Just your body process through. When you got it for all the right reasons, try to bring it back. See what happens instead. Is it gone?
Yeah.
Okay. Look at your self-worth dial again. What's it at now?
7.
Okay. Can you turn it higher?
Yeah, it's gone to 10.
Okay. How's it feel inside?
I've got like a heaviness in my stomach.
Okay, it's a bad feeling. Right?
Don't know, it is heavy.
Well, take the dial.
I don't
Try
feel bad.
try turning the dial back. See what happens instead. Where does it go to?
Gone to 0.
Back to 0. Okay, what do you feel when it's now in 0?
It's heavy, but it's probably because I had a meal earlier.
Not necessarily. Notice the color of that heaviness.
Black,
What color do you want it to be?
white.
Go ahead, breathe in white into that black. Just keep breathing it in until there's no black left. It's all white. Okay, look at the self-worth dial. Where's it at now?
10.
Try turning it back. See what happens instead. Where do you get it back to?
5.
Where do you feel it when you turn to 5?
Feel alright with it.
Yeah, but you want to be a 10. So where do you feel the resistance?
Resistance is
Where do you feel it? You turn it back to a 5. Where do you feel that 5? What's the color? What's going on?
feels all
What does it feel?
don't know, to be honest, I'm just don't know.
First thing that comes to your mind. What's the color attached to it?
Red.
What color do you want it to be?
Blue.
Go ahead, breathe in the blue. Breathe it all in. So there's no red left. Okay, is it all blue? Look your self-worth dial.
So 10.
Okay, try to turn it back, see what happens instead. Where does it go to?
And back to 5.
Back to 5. Where do you feel it as a 5?
Or do I feel it?
Where do you feel it in your body when it turns
Right
to a
body.
5?
No, dear.
Start tapping. This feeling that I feel. The one near my left shoulder. Whatever it means,
Whatever it means.
whatever it represents,
Whatever it represents.
all the sensations,
All the sensations.
the colors,
The colours.
the images,
The images.
the conflicts,
The conflicts.
the memories,
Memories.
the attachments
The attachments.
from past lives,
From past lives.
present lives,
Present lives.
future lives,
Future lives.
or parallel lives.
Our lives.
I eliminate it.
I eliminate it.
I delete it.
Delete it.
I release it.
I release it.
And I let it go.
And I let it.
I replace it with better memories,
I replace it with better memories.
better attachments,
Better attachments.
better programs.
Better growth.
Ones that support
Want that support.
a feeling of well-being,
Feeling of well-being.
happiness,
Happiness.
joy,
Joy.
and trust.
And trust.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Grab your wrist, breathe in, blow out, go to a good place, wherever that might be, and say peace. Okay, go back. Get your self-worth dial.
Ten.
Good. Try to turn it back, see what happens instead.
The resistance.
All right, so it won't turn back anymore, right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, take that little spark in the sky, call it over, give him a big hug, and bring him right into your heart where he belongs. Now we're going to go to birth. Go out to the next room to birth. Go inside, look at the control board, look at the dial. It says self-worth. What's the number?
At birth.
Mm-hmm.
Ten.
Good. Call him over, give him a big hug, bring him right into your heart where he belongs. Go on out of the room. We'll skip to age 5. We'll see if we have to go back or not. Go into age 5. Step inside. See the control board. What's the number?
7.
7. Okay. Reach out and touch it. Notice where you feel it inside. Turn it up. Notice the shifts and changes that occur inside as you turn it up. Got it to a 10. You look like you're totally out. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Try turning it back down. See what happens instead.
It's not going.
Good. Okay. Just take a glance back through the last 4 years, 5 years, at age 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure that all the self-worth dials there are at a 10 too. Yeah? Okay, good. Let's jump ahead to age 10. Step inside the room that says 10 on it. Go over to the control board. Look at the self-worth dial. See what the number's at. 0 to 10. 10's up in the sky, 0's down the dumps.
It's at 10.
Good. Call them over. And I want you to call over all the Bosches. The 4, 3, 2, 1-year-old, the 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old, and the 10-year-old to one big group hug. Bring them all in, right to your heart, right where they belong. They all come to you? Good. Skip on ahead to age 15. Step into the room. See the control board. See the dial. Notice where it's at.
It says 10.
It says 10. Okay. When did you start using, by the way?
About then, 15.
Around that age 15. Okay. I want you to scan through that whole year and see if at any point during the year the self-worth goes down.
Yeah.
When does it go down?
When?
When does it go down? You have to tell me what's happening, but do you see what's happening when it goes down?
Can't figure out. I think it was before 15.
Well, go ahead, look at
Early.
age 14. Step out of the room, go to age 14. What's it at age 14, your self-worth?
About 8.
Okay. Reach out and touch it. Notice where you feel it inside. And turn it up. Notice the shifts and changes that occur inside as you turn it up. Feel the changes?
Yeah, feels lighter here.
Okay. Now what I want you to do is I want you to scan through the videos of age 14 and 15 and see if anything's changed with the videos from what you remember actually happening.
They're lonely then.
feel lonely.
Yeah.
Okay, step into his body where he's feeling lonely. Look at his self-worth dial there. What's the number?
5.
Reach out and touch it. Notice where you feel it inside as you touch it. And turn it up. Notice the shifts and changes that occur inside as you do. Can you feel the changes?
Yeah.
Okay, how's he feeling now?
Mine's feeling very cynical, skeptical of all this.
Your mind is.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to go back to that scene, that first time that he started using, and see what's changed over there. What's different?
I didn't have to feel lonely. Yeah.
Do you still see him using?
Do I still?
See him starting to use?
Yeah. He
Okay.
was lonely.
Step into him and start tapping. He was so lonely.
He was so lonely.
I'm so lonely.
I'm so lonely.
We're all so lonely.
He was so lonely.
He was lonely then.
He was lonely then.
I'm lonely now.
I'm lonely now.
Just a continuation.
Just a continuation.
Let it go.
Then
Safe to let it go.
safe to let it go.
Time to let it go.
It's time to let it go.
Time to let go of that loneliness.
Time to let go of that loneliness.
Time to love myself
Time to love myself
unconditionally.
unconditionally.
Time to accept myself unconditionally.
Time to accept myself unconditionally.
Time to forgive myself unconditionally.
Time to forgive myself unconditionally.
I did the best I could then,
I did the best I could do then.
and I'm doing the best I can now.
Do the best I can do now.
I let everything else go.
Let everything else go.
Let go of the loneliness.
Let go of the loneliness.
I let go of all the proofs of loneliness.
Let go of all the proofs of loneliness.
I let go of all the memories that support the loneliness.
Let go of all the memories I spoke as proof of the loneliness.
Let it all go.
Let it all go.
I'm safe.
Safe.
We're all safe.
We're all safe.
Grab your wrist. Breathe in. Blow out. Peace. Okay, what happened to loneliness?
It went. It went.
Okay, look at that little boy. Not your little boy. Look at the boy, the 15-year-old boy, 14-year-old boy. How's he feeling now?
He's smiling.
Does he still feel lonely?
Don't forget, if you like this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, or subscribe to my newsletter. The address is right down below over there. Have a great week.